Hey guys, I wanted to take a moment to talk to you today about taking breaks while studying. Okay, so I think we've all been guilty of it, especially in college, maybe in high school, where you cram for the big test the night before, right? So you're there the night before, you're cramming all night so you can pass that test the next day. Might have worked. Usually, people find it doesn't work as well as they hope. However, you cannot cram for the CPA exam. There's just too much information. You can't cram it all in one weekend and go take the test on a Monday and do well, right? So you have to have some consistent study habits over your period of time studying for these exams. And one of those is taking breaks. It's how you structure your study time. So there's studies out there that say having shorter periods of study followed by breaks or broken up by breaks is more beneficial than longer periods of study without breaks, right? So what we're saying here is, like, on a Saturday morning, if you've got 3 hours scheduled to study, don't study for 3 straight hours. Break that down into 15 minutes of study with a 5-minute break, 15 minutes of study with a 5-minute break, right? That break, studies have found, lets your brain process the information that you just studied, right? So they found in these studies, there was a study done in 2016 at MIT, that when you were taking your break, actively resting your mind after studying, different areas of your brain start to light up. And the research that they found said that those areas that are lighting up are actively processing and storing what you just learned, right? So taking that break helps you retain that information for a longer period of time. So taking these 15-minute study sessions with 5-minute breaks is going to help you retain that information and recall it on the exam. All right. The benefit of that too is you can put in less hours over the course of studying for the exam, right? Because you're going to remember that information better. You're not going to have to go review it as often. The other thing is, when you're taking these breaks, you know the temptation is, hey, I'm on the computer, I'm taking multiple choice tests, let me go check my Facebook. No. Going to Facebook, looking at your screen, texting a friend, these things don't shut the brain off, right? You have to actively shut your brain off. One of the ways to do this, and a healthy way to do this, is take a 5-minute walk, or do some push-ups, or something active, right? It engages different areas of your brain, okay? The other thing it does is it gets blood flowing. And when you get blood flowing, by taking a walk, going around the block, whatever, getting that blood flowing flows through your brain, and it makes your brain more active, so that when you sit down to study, all right, the next session after taking that 5-minute walk, your brain is more engaged. It's more receptive to new information, right? So take breaks while you study and be active. Get that blood flowing a little bit. You don't have to go crazy when I'm talking about taking a mile run or do anything like that. Literally just a walk. Take a 5-minute walk. Walk, pace around the library, pace around your office, do whatever you got to do, but get moving, take those breaks, and you'll do better on the exam.